Hi, welcome to this lesson for Inspector Customer Service Basics. So as an inspector for teleclaims, we have a very high level of customer service that we expect you to adhere to, and you're really a representative not just of teleclaims, but also the insurance carrier who we're performing this work on behalf of. So there are certain attributes or certain assets that we look for you to have as an inspector, and make sure that you uphold these to the highest degree at all times. So the first of that is sort of honesty. We expect you, of course, to be honest with your customer. If you tell them you're going to do something, do it. Make sure that you comport yourself with the utmost in honesty at all times. The second of which is timeliness. Timeliness can't be emphasized enough. It is our first opportunity many times to create impression with the customer that we're going to do what we say. So if you set an appointment for 4 o'clock in the afternoon, make sure that you're there at 4 o'clock. Now, we certainly understand that things come up, and from time to time you're going to have to rearrange schedules. Make sure that you call them with ample notice before the actual time of the inspection. So if it is a 4 o'clock appointment, look when you get to the prior inspection what your schedule's looking like, how you need to adjust your time based on traffic, and call and notify the insured if you're going to be a few minutes late, and let them know exactly what to expect. The third feature is, of course, friendliness. So being friendly to the customer at all times, being polite, being proper. These are things that we obviously expect at all times. We have no doubts that you guys as professionals will imbue that to the customer, but just make sure that you go out of your way to be especially friendly, because remember, they are dealing in a time of particular crisis. The next is concern. So we address this often throughout our lessons, which is concern or empathy, understanding, putting yourself in the shoes of the homeowner who is experiencing a loss. This concern, it needs to be genuine. It's not something that you can fake. It's not something that you can manufacture. You have to truly be empathetic for their concerns. And so many times in the inspecting world, we listen to the same story over and over again. The hurricane was so bad that if the hailstorm was so bad, I want to show you the hailstorms. You'll see these things over and over again. They don't realize that you've heard that 7 times that day, 100 times since the beginning of the storm. So they're going to want to tell you their story. So again, part of being empathetic is allowing them the opportunity to tell their story, even though you've heard that story several times. So always remember to be empathetic. Imagine that this were your house. The example we use often is, imagine that you're there inspecting the loss for your grandmother or grandfather. Take the time that you would take with them, and if you use that as a standard, you'll usually be in good shape. So be utmost in courteous, respectful, and most certainly empathetic. Technical knowledge. Now this is a piece that as you watch our videos, hopefully you're gaining technical knowledge on the things that you need to identify. Make sure that you're comfortable with different shingle types, different roof shapes, different interior materials, what kind of baseboard it is, the size of the baseboard, the various specific technical knowledges that you'll need for those individual inspections that you'll do on a room-by-room basis. So make sure that you understand and have been through all of our videos. We think that'll give you the technical knowledge that you need in order to do your job. Now, you very well may run into things that we've not covered. To the extent that you can describe it, document it, measure it, we're not expecting you to know everything, but we're expecting you to adequately capture what the situation is that you need, even if you don't have a particular technical knowledge on a particular subject. So these are the primary things that we're looking for. Again, just to recap, if you lead with empathy and you're friendly and you're courteous and you're timely, you're responsive, you're honest, and you have a technical knowledge of the things that you're looking for, we have no doubt that you'll continue to be a great inspector for teleclaims and provide us with all the information that we need in order to truly help the customer move forward and get their house returned to their pre-loss condition. So please don't underestimate the importance of these things. I would much prefer to have one of our inspectors have all of these attributes and lack technical knowledge than have an oversupply of technical knowledge with no ability to be polite, courteous, and respectful. So we certainly believe that EQ is just as important as IQ. So again, thanks for your time. Thanks for being a teleclaims inspector, and we'll see you in the field. Take care.